Hi everyone, thank you for checking out the BeeCreative mobile apps video tutorial series. This is video number 26, Messages function. In this video, we're going to talk about how to install and add content to the Messages tab so that it functions properly inside your app. Alright, so what we're going to do first is log into the BeeCreative mobile apps dashboard, go to the functionality section, and we're going to add a new tab. And once the new app tab details window pops up, we're going to call this tab Archives. What this tab does is it takes every push notification that you send and it archives it to a tab so that your users can go back and check out old push notifications, old alerts, and stuff like that. Now, if you do not want this to be available, then you can turn the Messages tab off inside the app dashboard. But you want to have the Messages tab installed, or else your push notifications won't work. So make sure that you install this, but then if you don't want your users to have access to it, just turn it off inside the app. I'll show you how to do that in just a second. So we're going to call this Archives. We're going to select the Messages tab. Make sure it's an active tab. Go ahead and select an icon, something relevant to the tab itself. We're going to use that one just for demonstration purposes. The newly created Messages tab is going to populate down here. Now, you always want to have it active, not inactive. When I said turn the tab off, I meant to do that in the content section here. So once we get into the content section, we're going to go ahead and click on the Archives tab that we just created. Now, if you don't want people to have access to your archived push notifications, click this box right here. It's the Hide Messages tab. Now, you have to have the Messages tab installed in your app in order to be able to send out push notifications. However, one more time, if you don't want your users to be able to see old push notifications, click Hide Messages tab. Now, the Message Center shortcut, if this tab is not hidden, you would click this and a little button will show up, a little notification icon will show up on the home page of your app, and it'll have like a little 1 or an exclamation point telling users that there is a message waiting for them when they log in. So if you click that, you can decide whether you want it to be on the left side, the right side, the opacity of the icon so it shows up or doesn't show up, and whatnot. But we're going to leave that unclicked. We're not going to hide that. And if you want to change the background of the Messages tab, all you have to do is, just like always, come over here to this section, select the device you want the background to go onto, and then just upload the image when you push select. Alright, so that is the Messages tab function. Later on in a different video, we're going to talk about how to actually send push notifications, and that's this tab right up here. But for right now, we're going to leave it at the Messages tab.